Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Bandit, and welcome back to Bandit Plays Games. We are back once again with Dark Heresy 2nd Edition, and quick announcement before we begin, we will probably be taking a bit of a break after this week, as we get some stuff moved around and reschedule a few things. But with that out of the way, let us continue.
I'm not saying that we should just put Luster into the trash compactor, but we should do it first.
Okay.
Interesting conversations that are happening.
Up to. Okay.
I'm sorry, I just needed to open up with that.
That's a good opener.
Hey, put me in the trash compactor. Who's gonna make you flamer ammo?
Well,
Ooh.
B? Okay, you're right. I'm now flaming mad for that. That's a good idea.
all right. Okay.
So,
Let's get
with,
back to the last.
When we last left off, our intrepid heroes, if I can call them that,
We're not heroes. We're anti-heroes.
We bailed out
you
of
barely account for the hero part of that anti-hero.
Oh, yeah.
You
You're
barely account
anti-something.
for that.
You're anti-something, I'll say that much.
Ah.
All right.
But before we can continue where we left off, a familiar face comes running in the distance. And it's Luster yelling, "What the hell happened and why was I left behind?"
Quite, I'm going to guess.
He is not happy.
It's a
And then asks who the hell this big dude with you is.
So it seems Autismo picked up another poor unfortunate soul.
And as a result, he will be promoted once again, actually going by the official ranks of the Imperial Guard. As such, he has now been promoted to General.
And you will address me as such.
Okay, General Autismo, calm your jets.
Fuck off, but thank you.
No, this new addition to the team, his name is Galleon Eisen.
Eisen.
Yep.
Oh no, we must get a chair.
I'm glad you knew what I was thinking. That's a cool name, though, for real.
Yeah, Galleon Eisen. He is the boat that will destroy everything.
He is the dude that will be killing everything, most likely.
Oh, yeah.
Conquer.
Man swole.
Off the dirty
Yeah.
my life.
The man's actually also been, he has managed to retrieve his tools from the Arbites, much to their chagrin.
someone
And
actually
he has
did that.
armed himself with a variety of very, very, not average-looking weaponry. His weaponry does not look standard.
It's very unconventional.
It
Intriguing.
looks as if he has a great weapon, which it is,
Oh.
but you can all tell it's been heavily modified, with a counterweight at the bottom of the hilt, allowing it. It's basically a giant. It's basically a giant sword. Because great weapons can be pretty much anything that's really big and hurts a lot.
Really big.
It's basically a giant sword, but there's been a counterweight put on the bottom of the hilt, allowing him to actually wield the thing one-handed, albeit at reduced damage, dealing only 1d10 damage, plus his
That's
strength.
pretty impressive.
That's kind of brilliant. I kind of wish I thought of that for this executioner here.
He has affectionately named it the Executioner. Nobody
Yeah,
touches it, by the way.
Yeah,
He
that's
is very
a good-
adamant about nobody touching it.
I can't even pick the thing up, probably.
It weighs
Probably
less
not.
than
It's a
mine.
very, very big weapon. Pretty much only somebody like the size of him could effectively wield the thing.
It's very unwieldy for the likes of me.
Very
Or
much so.
priest
And in fact,
and bloodlust.
normally Great Weapon has unbalanced, but when using it one-handed, it also gains unwieldy.
Ooh.
Meaning instead of a -10 to parries, it cannot be used to parry at all.
Oh.
Only if wielded one-handed. If wielded two-handed, it has the unbalanced, and that's it. So it's just a -10 and can't use lightning attacks.
Oh, that unlevels the playing. No, sorry, levels the playing field. My head's on backwards.
In his other hand is a very vicious-looking claw-type weapon. Any of you roll perception.
All right.
Okay.
Any of us or all of us?
Matt did it well enough.
All right. Oh, he's already got
He
it.
can tell that this weapon that Galleon has looks like a heavily modified man catcher. Normally, it's just a launched claw type weapon that just ensnares an opponent. But this one, you can tell just by looking at it, seems to have a retracting mechanism mounted on the bottom of his right arm, or his left arm. So on the underneath of his arm, it looks like it can retract. And it looks a lot more primitive than a normal man catcher would. So it looks instead like it could just pull people towards him.
Efficient.
Although it would likely require great strength to even so much as move an opponent with it, as it does not look very handy to use two-handed, like a man catcher normally would be. It looks like it's meant to be used one-handed.
Perhaps another ingenious modification.
Its range has also been greatly increased to 6 meters instead of 2. Because you can't always get into range of people to smash.
This
So
is true.
sometimes you need just a little bit more range and just a nice little command to say, "Get over here!"
Figure. If you can't get to your smash targets, bring your smash targets to you.
Exactly, and Galleon very much subscribes to that way of thinking. And finally, he has a modified stub revolver. The barrel's been lengthened to a full length, so it's a full-size revolver now. And unlike most stub revolvers, it comes instead with a normal clip of 6, instead of the usual 9. But as a result, it also has a slightly extended range at 40 meters. Also, nobody touch.
Understandable.
Yeah,
This
man.
one is called the Judge. And his man catcher, the Jury.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, it takes a judge and a jury to bring in the executioner. Hence why they're
that's
there.
That's a nice thing.
And so, he has set up a meeting with some of the other gang members. Some of the higher-up officials of it, if you could call them that. Set up a meeting within a day. And they've agreed to meet so long as there are no Arbites. And anybody who looks like an Arbites will likely get shot in the face several times until their face stops resembling a face.
So
Why,
what we're
though?
saying is that we need to put Quell and Tismo away.
Quell
for a bit, or
is not here.
put them in a different-
Quell is off
Well,
doing something else,
One part
maybe
of
not
our job
even on
already-
this hive. Heck, he might not have even left the ship. He might be just bumming around in the ship.
Maybe he passed
Who
out like me.
knows?
Maybe he
Quell
passed out
does.
like me.
Well, it does. We
Do
know
any
that
of
much
you?
is good.
No. Do I?
Does
Maybe?
Artismo have Arbites gear on, or is he actually
No, that
looking
was
at it?
removed
Nah, man.
when you returned to the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured.
Good.
Sick sounds, B.
He still had a piece of the Arbites stuff. I was like, oh, thank God, I can get rid of this shit. He just throws it to the ground. Still had the shoulder plates on. You didn't realize he hadn't taken those off.
He was like, "Get me the fuck out of this shit."
And good old Galleon and Autismo here are off to a wonderful friendship.
Yeah, man.
If any of you have seen the opening scene from Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, it is essentially that.
Yep.
Specifically the scene where he goes Mark IV style, motherfucker. And then you have the manly handshake.
Yep.
That's basically how their friendship started. It was beautiful.
Good.
And, well, not so beautiful with Mr. Preacher Man over here, who attempted to get him to join their side in a completely different way.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Don't tell the machine.
Oh, I already know.
How do you?
He has already analyzed databases of video records everywhere.
Yes.
He plugged himself into the Matrix.
So
Never
you know
had-
where
yeah.
the person we're looking for is.
No, he looked for specific video evidence to laugh at you for.
Yep. I never had you.
He saw everything.
I never had you peg for one of them, but I can't say I'm surprised.
I'm not
Oh, no.
one of them. It just came out wrong.
That's
Okay.
not what it looked like, guy.
That's not what it looked like, my guy.
Golgarth,
Sorry.
I would ask you to stop being a tsundere.
I'm
Please.
not a tsundere. What is even a tsundere?
Oh, I found this ancient text on these ancient things called memes, and I saw that word mentioned.
Gallia just comes over and just like, how do you
Illegal
know what the
Japan-
top echelon of the crime lords are called?
The
There's
top
a reason
echelon
why
of-
that thing is named like that.
Oh, for the love of.
No, I'm
Oh,
shitting
no.
you. I'm bullshitting you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I had to,
thank
though.
you.
I had to.
You had to take a shot. So let's get out of here and move on to the next important
And so,
point.
you,
Wow, before we lose too much
You
time.
get ready. Galleon then just explains to you that these guys are all criminals, just like him. They're weak and pathetic, not like him, and don't use mind bullets. And he glares at you, Xion.
Okay.
As he says this, no mind tricks.
bullets.
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
I would
why
like
would
to
need
tap her shoulder and say, "Do mind tricks."
I'm not going to. You can
So,
do. You can do these things.
She'll probably just end up getting us killed.
He
This isn't teaching.
Gone.
I'd like to point out that he says no. He doesn't word it like this, but I would like to put emphasis on it. Of no visible mind tricks. You could get away with using it for sensing if somebody's lying or not.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to point out that those are, in this case, subtle things because they wouldn't know that you are a psyker.
Yeah, you're right.
So they could be. So you could just any kind of weird mumbo jumbo you might try and do. You could just play it off and saying like, "Oh no, this is just what I do. Don't worry about it."
Yep.
Because based on on Galleon's reactions, like he has never seen a psyker ever, and he's pretty high up in the echelons to get actually like some of the top officers to have a meeting with you.
Yeah, that's kind of dawned on me as we ended last session.
He's likely never seen a psyker, so there's a good chance that there isn't a psyker in this group or in the gang.
That's a relief.
So
I'll have to
I just
fight
like to point that out.
for
Normally, it's not a subtle action.
Mhm.
I don't believe, but in this case, it would be.
Yep.
The rest of you are just stuck with scrutiny and deceive and shit like that.
Oh, deceive? Did somebody say deceive?
Yep, that might just come in handy for you.
A priest thinking about deception. You know, that's
How fitting!
that's beyond fitting.
Oh.
All right.
Galleon just
That's
looks
fine.
away, just like shakes his head, just like, why am I not surprised by this guy?
Why am I not surprised by this?
What?
This man understands me on a spiritual level.
On a mechanical level, maybe.
On a mechanical spiritual level.
There you go.
On a machine spiritual level.
Yes, that.
That's the word.
Oops. So,
You mean ones and zeros?
Don't push your luck.
and maybe ones and ones, too.
Woo!
Maybe if you're lucky, ones and zeros.
I just
And
realized
ones.
how much my stats are terrible compared to Galleon's.
He's
Man,
a big dude.
He's very clearly somebody who's on the higher food chain of evolution.
Yeah,
He could
You're
literally
right.
pick you up,
and crush
snap
me.
you with his teeth, and
Why
then
is
use
teeth
the
of all
remains of you as jump rope.
I would pay
Why
that.
is-
Like fun.
Oh no!
He could. He
Anyway.
looks like he could literally do this to you. He stands more than 2 heads above you. He's at least
Right?
6'8".
Man,
It's not a natural, amount of height for a human.
yeah, that is pushing near the boundaries of the maximum height of a human being.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
even then,
so
that
what
might be just him kind of hunched over.
Them kind of hunched over. I don't even think about that. Let's just get to this meeting before we lose too much time and they go into what the hell are we doing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't like-
he
Let's-
basically
yeah.
just goes to a building that
Mhm.
looks abandoned, kicks in the door
Hey,
Oh.
that's,
very violently. He didn't give a
that's
shit
a
if
way.
there's anybody actually there or not. There is
That's a way
nobody
to
though.
do this.
And he goes over, he finds a place to sit, and he falls into the chair and says, "Well, we're waiting here for a while.
We should have brought the couch.
If you have anything that you wish to do before this meeting, you may do so now.
I would like
You
to,
have a day's time, so you get 1 action."
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Mr. Luster,
Yes.
Yes.
can you sing me? Can you bring me some flamer ammo, or help me make some?
I'd like to also point out that there is a workbench in here.
Ooh, you can make things.
Luster sees this, and his eyes just light up. Ooh, tools! Ah.
Yes. Something to interact with that aren't flush bags.
You can actually modify your weapons now.
Oh.
Luster would probably be the best to use this because of its tech use.
That's
Although in some cases, I will allow things such as I will allow some other uses or other skills to be used for it, depending on what you want to get.
A question: is being able to reduce reload time a thing that can happen?
Yes, but it won't be normal. It will
Yeah.
be an unnatural modification of my discretion.
All right.
So
It
Because I was
can
thinking
reduce
of-
reload time. You could just have him just modify it in any way you want, or you could just specifically request something.
All right. Because I kind of don't like the hey, I have to take 2 turns to reload.
There's
my
also
ammo.
a skill called quick reload.
yeah, there's also this.
I should probably invest.
You
in
probably
that
should
next
get that
session.
because that would reduce it by half,
Yeah.
Yep.
meaning it would take you only a full action.
Yeah.
I have my own modifications to make.
Would you like to modify something?
Yes, I'd like to put a silencer on my sniper rifle.
You can do things other than, just the standard attachments.
I'm thinking.
I'm looking at all of the options. There's some.
Oh,
pretty
there are
cool things.
options beyond what's in the book.
The problem is though, I'm just.
What do you want to improve your weapon with? Like, you could reinforce your staff.
Yeah,
It would make it I would make it slightly heavier, but give it extra damage.
I was looking at all the gun attack modifications. There is a lot of them. Wow. You can even get an auxiliary grenade launcher. That's cool.
That doesn't go on pistols, though.
Yeah, obviously.
Although, There's nothing stopping you from attempting it. By modification, of course. Of course, you would need grenades.
Yeah, that's the thing.
None of which, to which none of you have at all. Which is honestly quite surprising. I'm honestly very surprised none of you have any grenades at all. Whatever.
I'm looking into some of these.
Yeah.
And if you wish to just, fuck about and not modify your weapons or anything like that, you may choose to do so as well.
You can also
kind of-
modify.
I kind of want to do something stupid and put a red dot laser on my hand flamer.
It won't help you. It won't help you because the
yeah.
weapon auto hits.
I know. It's. I was thinking of doing that.
That sounds like something Luster would do. Be like, oh, you want me to approve this? Oh yeah, sure. Just put a red dot sign on this. You don't need it.
Yep, that sounds like something you can do to fight him for real.
Yep. It's like, make it's like, oh, it can hold more ammo, but it takes twice as long to reload.
Yeah, I'd like to,
Actually, it would do that if you wanted to increase its magazine capacity. I would increase its reload time.
What is the pinning test?
Pinning test is basically, they're being shot at. Roll to not be scared shitless.
Yeah, I think I'll just probably have my weapon, my staff reinforced. It seems like a pretty simple but good idea.
It's a very simple
would
one.
like-
There are play tools to do that, so Luster would have to roll for it.
Oh.
And you're going to roll your tech use.
So would this be my action, or would this be Shion's action?
No, you're going to be... well, that is Shion's action. You're at the workbench.
Okay.
Shion just kind of requests it and sits
All right.
around.
Alright, rolling. Shit.
Oh, well.
Well, it isn't reinforced, but it's still in one piece. It's
Yeah.
got notches carved into it that look like it was supposed to have, metallic stuff poured into it to solidify. But it didn't work so well, and a couple of pieces have splintered off. But overall, it's still as effective.
Alright, that's at least nice enough.
It's now just looks a little bit more broken, and you'd have to actually hold it you'd have to hold it now upside down. If you were using it to walk, because where he put the metal in and it splintered off is where your hand would normally have been. So you gotta now hold it the reverse side.
Good thing staves are made the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
You're very disappointed in this, but regardless, you still have your staff. You still have your wacky stick.
Stick the bunk someone over the head with, and now I have a splintered side that's probably gonna... That'll probably hurt more.
Any more splintered, and it might just become a puncture weapon.
Yeah. Gotta be optimistic about these things. That's my
So,
action.
Golgarth, would you like to modify your weapon with anything?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Anyone
Like,
else have
You can
ideas?
just choose to have any kind of modification you want that isn't restricted to the book. Like, if you wanted to have a faster reload, I can do that.
Where he can
Yeah,
make...
but what would the negative be for the faster?
In this case would probably be it would lose out on its it would lose out on its magazine capacity or range.
I'd probably before this or after this session, I'm probably gonna put that in use my XP for that.
Okay,
But
very well then.
um,
For a quick reload, I assume.
yeah.
In this case, however, I would allow a speed reload modification and the rapid reload to stack.
That's cool.
I would allow those to
Yeah,
stack
but
because
then I only have
one's a
one
custom
shot.
modification.
True, but then I only have one shot.
Yes, but only a half action and reload.
True, which is better.
Each one would have your reload speed. It does not go below half an action.
I
No, you
kind
can
of
never
want to
take a
do
free
that.
action or reload.
I kind of want to do that, but I also see sacred inscriptions, and that looks pretty cool.
Well, then you may decide afterwards.
You know what? I'll go for the reload speed. I'd rather shoot one reload
Okay.
than.
It's like a bolt weapon, essentially, except it's not really a bolt weapon.
There's nothing on my screen yet. Oh my god!
No, I hate. This is impressive.
Not only does Luster manage to masterfully, reduce its reload speed, he managed to do so, costing it 1 meter of its range and none of its ammo capacity.
You know what? This thing has a 30
You have an
meter
8
range.
meter range now.
Oh, I thought it said 30.
Your weapon's a flamer!
It's a flamer, dude. That's
It
a
has
bit...
a 9 meter range, right? Yeah, I believe so.
I thought I had more.
No, not very much.
All right.
My finest handiwork yet.
10. You're,
10, so it's now
it's
at
cut down
9.
to 8.
Oh, so I lost 2.
You lost 2 meters range, but lost no ammo capacity.
That's...
I'd rather
nice.
lose the ammo capacity over.
You lost 2
you are
meters out of
looking
10.
Listen, you are looking at gift horse.
The thing now looks like it's a
I'm not looking at
master-crafted
gift horse in
weapon.
the mouse for
The
one
thing has
reason.
been given ornate inscriptions, blessed by the Omnissiah.
This man...
Oh, so does that give me a +10 to pinning too?
No. Nope.
Because that's exactly what the
No,
sacred
sacred
thing-
inscriptions for the ecclesiarchy.
No,
I'm pretty sure the
it's
Omnissiah.
literally says, it literally says, as a show of faith in your abilities, may the Omnissiah bless you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Literally, Luster trying to be nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So you have an
Good job,
8 meter
Dan.
range. Make sure to change this on your
Yep.
your thing, and you might be able to give it a little bit more range later on, but you do not have the tools to do so now.
Right.
Okay.
Honestly, it's amazing that he managed to do so without
Destroying it.
without reducing your ammo capacity.
Yeah, that was really impressive. Subarashi.
In fact, what he managed to do was, it had to cut down on the size of the flamer ammo, so the size of the flamer canisters, but he managed to actually bolt 2 of them together in such a way that one fed into the other, and then into the gun. So you essentially still had 2 small canisters, in place of 1 larger one.
All right. You know what? I'm okay with this.
And as a result, it still, is much easier to carry and slap into it, almost like reloading an actual gun instead of trying to twist the thing on. It now can actually clip in, and then it airtight seals around that.
Okay.
It's a very masterfully done work of art at this point.
You're welcome.
Luster is very proud. He's
Thank you.
beaming at the moment.
You're welcome.
You see like a spotlight just shine down on him as he stands triumphant.
Okay.
Assuming
All right.
assuming the generic heroic pose,
Yep.
as
My
is
dinosaur.
as is required of feats of incredible amazingness like this.
Okay.
So, Autismo, would you like to modify your weapon?
I don't know, man.
You don't need to.
He sounds happy. He sounds a little half asleep.
Can-
when he gets
can I-
randomly called on.
Nah, man. Eat it. Can I fucking upgrade damage or no?
Yes. It would cost you some magazine capacity. Oh wait, you have a lasgun. Wouldn't cost you magazine capacity. It would cost you range though.
I don't give a shit.
Okay. Damage. Let's go. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Luster, you fuck.
Oh no.
Did he roll 100?
Hero of 9.
Well,
You can use a fate point. You can use a fate point to save this.
I will tell you one thing. If you don't use a fate point, Autismo will be very displeased that he now is restricted to melee range.
he says he says
I'd like to point out this man is now a general.
you don't want to make your general angry.
Luster, I swear to
He's
God.
also autistic.
The shit I do for you people.
There it goes.
And you do. You take the weapon. You hear in the background, ah shit. And Autismo bangs on the door. He has closed the door behind him, by the way. Autismo bangs on the door. It's just like, don't fuck up my weapon.
Don't you dare! You!
And so he he's just like, no, it's fine, it's good. We're good. Shit.
Where's my duct tape?
And so you hear him bang away at things, and lots of strange sounding noises, and
It doesn't
lots of
sound
metal
very
banging,
good,
and
Lester.
and lots of cursing and various other things. And finally, you just hear "fuck yes" as Luster then emerges from the door and presents the lasgun, which well, it has seen better days, but it still looks serviceable.
The serviceable is...
And
What?
as a result, your weapon now deals 1d10 plus 4.
Hey, that's pretty good.
However, its range has been somewhat reduced to
Shit.
a mere 75 meters instead of 100.
75 meters is still more than passable, let's be honest here.
And it still has the reliable trait.
So yeah, overall this was pretty plus and not neg.
Yep. Alright.
Yeah, man, what is that shit that's on the top of my gun?
The gun's barrel has been slightly shortened, and a somewhat haphazard hack job has been done to weld it back into place. You can tell this man does not often use a lasgun.
Yeah, solid projectile is my forte.
And apparently hand flamers.
Okay, that was just a
Yeah,
strong.
man.
And Luster, you can choose to modify your own weapons.
Yes, I
Yep.
want to put a price sense scope on my
Oh,
sniper.
that's what I was looking at.
A what?
That's
A price sense scope.
look at it. It's cool. It's so cool. I was reading that. This is after I picked my thing, and I'm like, that's really good. He's probably gonna want that.
Give me one moment. Is it an actual modification?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so this one will actually have various things to it. Let's see. Where is that? Is it under weapon modifications? Yes.
Yep.
Should
Table
be. Let's
5-9.
see.
Oh wait, which scope did you get?
A price
Down?
sense. It's a very rare.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then.
Good luck, man.
Have fun rolling for that one.
Here I go.
Is that enough? I believe a very
Yes.
rare is a minus 20?
Oh, please tell me that was
Minus
enough.
30, but he has a plus 10. Is your intelligence 46? I don't think so.
I want to re-roll that.
Wait, a 36 you said?
He said 46.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, you would have just barely had that too.
I know, it's so... It
It's
upsets me.
it added plus 20 to it. You're going for some real difficult shit right now.
Okay, fake point. Re-roll. Come on, fuck me up. Well, that was 2 fake
Well,
points.
you have one partially built.
Okay.
You're not done with it yet though, and you decide to put it in your pocket and save it for later.
Okay.
Like a good snack.
Yep. That hopefully
Machins.
Shion won't spoil.
Hey!
And so
I know.
I get what you did there.
Yeah, that's callback.
You've rolled spoilage actually twice this entire campaign.
Yeah.
I just decided to ignore the one spoilage and give you perils.
yeah.
Because lol.
Dick.
You're welcome.
Ah,
And
shouldn't
so
have died.
you Galleon's basically just been sleeping this entire time. In the back of the room. In a
Man's
chair.
Rest.
You know what? It could be worse. He could be trying to plot a betrayal to us.
You get the
No.
sense
Are
that
you
if he
implying
was
stuff
going to
from that
betray
now?
you, he would have just crushed you with his feet.
Yeah,
just
by
said
now.
honest and walked
He's
away.
big enough to more or less wipe us all out.
And it looks like his weapons have done that several times.
That you're right.
His
don't think I could-
his executioner in particular has has not been cleaned recently.
Hmm.
And you can see quite the number of stains. Very red, dried stains on it.
Oh,
Yeah, and I don't think
dear.
I'd be able to sharpshoot well enough to stop this man.
Oh no, he would grab you with the jury.
Yeah, I would be able to sharpshoot.
And there's a reason why he modified both of those to be one-handed.
Yeah.
So we
just
can
gonna-
wield two at once.
But
He has
grab
two
and
weapon wield. Two
grab
weapon wielder.
Wielder. Yeah, I saw.
And
that was-
ambidextrous.
Oh no.
The grab and stab.
Grab
He will fuck up anybody he can.
Okay, so let us move on to the next part.
Very well.
Next day.
So,
And the next day.
you move on.
next
Shut up.
You go into this, Galleon leads you, after you've all woken up, he leads you down to, some lower parts of the middle hive. And you can tell there's a very big, change. You're going deeper into the hive center at the moment. These hives basically build upwards and outwards.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're basically going into a man-made mountain, going more closer towards the core of it. And
Just slightly concerned
the area
that we're
goes
actually
from
going
being having the sun at least most of the time,
in.
or at least most of the time that it should be shining. You know,
Yeah.
past all the toxic clouds and stuff like that, no big deal.
Mhm.
To an area that's basically looks like it has never seen the light of day. Ever.
Huh.
Is this the lower hive or?
He turns to you saying, yes, it is.
Did we just descend into hell?
Only if you piss somebody off.
Yeah, that's what I'm more concerned about.
And so he leads you down past several dark and dreary I want to say roads, but
You
they
want to
couldn't.
say
They could
road?
not be counted as roads. There's no way you could fit any kind of vehicle across them, except maybe a motorcycle, and even then, you're barely getting past all of the hundreds, if not thousands, of workers who just endlessly go to work
Toiling away.
hours and hours on end, never a moment to spare, and never to see the light of day.
This is kind of depressing, frankly.
Espresso depresso.
I don't
And
get
so
depressed.
you pass by these people, and you can see the quality of life has drastically reduced. There are no Arbites walking around. There are really no enforcement or seemingly obvious government type groups going around, except for the gangers going about the place. You see them walking around the place. They look much more vicious and armed with much cruder, cheaper weaponry than any of the other hive gangers or any of the hive militia or anything that you've seen beforehand. This is on a quality even lower than that of Hive Solace.
That is
insane.
And they were in a terrible condition. These ones look like these guns couldn't even work. And you'd be surprised if some of them even did, but they'll be damned if they won't use them as some kind of weapon, even if it's just to bash your skull in.
Which saddens me.
This is depressed.
Luster
this
is very
depresses me
depressed by the
greatly.
poor state of these weapons.
Hey, you could probably make a kill and fix it.
I
Or
probably
get
could.
killed.
Or
Or
get
get
killed.
he just interjects pessimistically. Or get killed.
hmm
You know?
These people seem to be
Shrugs.
very poorly armed as well.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about much resistance should things get ugly.
Yeah, I
But
highly
there's a
doubt
lot
that.
of them.
Yeah. We'll get Russian sheer numbers.
Not even the Arbites could fight their way through this part of the hive, and this is barely scratching the surface of the lower hive.
Uh-oh.
and God forbid
There
they
are-
rebel.
There are quite literally billions of people down here. And also in a very quite literal sense, and metaphorically as well, the best kind of comparison, they are making a living being shat upon by everybody above them. You see no hope in these people's eyes.
Oh man, can we just?
Nor do you see anything that would even, like, imply that they've seen anything else but this. They might not even know what the sun is.
Reminds me of an old term I read about called finals week.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my god.
Take that and multiply it by about 1 billion.
Yeah.
And you've
Sean
got a
is
high
actually
city.
getting more and more depressed as the seconds go by. Seeing this site, can we please move past some of this?
For once, I agree.
But in this, as you move past and the numbers of people start to dwindle as you go through less and less crowded walkways, is a much better term for those things. You reach an area that's completely deserted. Seemingly. And there's a couple of buildings. Every building is practically stacked either next to each other or right on top of each other. And you come to a building that looks like it's seen much, much better days. And Galleon just turns to you all and says, "We're here. Enjoy your trip." He looks at
No.
all of you with a smirk.
I'm just gonna hand wave that. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, thank you for.
He takes a moment to notice that and says, "Yeah, welcome to the majority of the Imperium. This is what people actually go through."
I guess I should consider myself lucky.
And the only people who get out of here are those who actually get lucky. Those who end up dead. Or people who actually work to do so.
How many of them do you think work with the intention of getting out rather than because there's nothing else?
I'd say a solid 3 of them.
Why leave what you could own?
Yeah, look at this guy over
That's
here.
all I've ever known. If there's something that you need, you can't get it, you need to work to take it.
Fair enough.
Because if you can take it from somebody, then you deserve it more than they did.
Cutthroat. I
That's
can
fair.
respect.
It's very ideological.
But if there's
Emperor-
one thing we don't tolerate,
And that would be
2 things, actually. Those wish-washy pussies of law enforcement they call the Arbites. And a fucking mole.
You know what? That's completely and totally understandable here.
And from
That's
what
what
I'm
you're gonna say.
gathering from what you people told me, this motherfucker that I was supposed to be guarding
It's a
doesn't belong.
Yeah.
And we fix problems like that by erasing them.
Woo! You.
They aren't gonna be happy to hear what I have to tell them.
Alright.
But it's
So,
You should be prepared.
this is why I told you not to come looking like you're with any kind of enforcement. Your Inquisitor, he doesn't exist right now.
you know what? You're
You don't
probably
work
right.
for anybody. You
Except
are
us.
just down here in the dirt with the rest of us. You've
Understandable.
earned your keep, however. At least according to me.
Fair
And
enough.
stick to that story.
Yeah.
Aha.
If you don't
You
want
know
to
what
end up
happens if
dead
you-
on the floor.
I do like living.
But
I don't like living?
I said I do like living.
I misheard
That's
that
not
so
what your depression
badly.
said yesterday.
Oh.
But that's also not what. But that's also something that you hate about flesh bags.
And
Both
so,
of you make very valid points.
he looks to you and says, "Are we clear on this?"
Yeah,
Crystal.
man.
Galleon.
Crystal.
Good. And he turns around solemnly and opens up the door to reveal a completely empty room. In fact, it looks like the inside of a box. There is no second floor. There are no stairs. There's no furniture. There's boxes here and there.
May I?
It is more or less a good, 10 by 10 room
I would like to say something,
with
but
a single
not in
table in the center.
Okay, I would like to say something not in character, but what I imagine my character saying. Walk in the door. Hello there, fellow underworlders. How do you do?
And I just
You say this to an empty room.
I know. I said I'm out of character.
Even if you did, you would be saying this to an empty room. It doesn't look like there's anybody else in here but you and Galligan.
Okay.
This is.
I would like to use my perception to see if this is a trap.
Roll for it.
Yes, sir. Watch me roll 100.
Drop
My
again.
God, he dropped it again.
I dropped the ball there. I'm sorry. Am I?
Well, let's see if you actually
Drops his
do
hand
drop
flamer.
the ball.
Goes pick it up. It goes, picks it up. That didn't happen.
That's not
He's too
gonna
distracted by his fallen hand flamer.
Okay.
happen.
I'd like to try and see if this.
He
is a
dusts it off. It's just like, my precious.
Hey, that was my finest work. You dig that up, it's your head.
That's why he's brushing off all the dirt that was on it.
Those inscriptions still better be crystal clear.
Oh man.
Galleon just almost leaps forward to you and just almost grabs it out of your hand and has you basically put it behind your back.
Yeah.
We can't show any we can't show any signs of hostility while we're here.
That's not what he's. That's not his story about. You all came in with weapons.
They don't want to see
your
that.
weapons
We have
are either
gold
slung
weapons.
over your back or in your hands. In Xion's case, your pistol is likely holstered,
Yes.
but you are holding your staff, obviously.
Yep.
For the rest of you, what are you actually holding? Are you slung over your shoulder or in your hands?
I have my
Over my
sniper
soldier.
rifle slung over my shoulder, and I'm holding my auto gun.
Okay, and for Autismo, your power sword is likely sheathed as well.
Yeah.
All right.
And wait, what about my
he-
eviscerator? Where's that?
Your head flamer kind of fell out of your hands.
No,
your
the
eviscerator is on your
eviscerator.
back. There's no way you're carrying
Okay.
that in a hand flamer.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Eviscerator is a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget.
And he whispers in your ear, it's just like, don't fucking show that here.
Okay.
Nobody in the lower hive should have anything that looks like this fancy.
Okay. Thank you for the tip. That
And he,
probably just saved my life.
He fishes out a what looks like a revolver from it and puts it into your hand and says, just hold this. Feeling it feels very light.
I think I know what he handed him.
Upon subtly looking at it, it's fake.
Okay, thank you. Because I was about to say,
But it's very
can't-
dirty and very rough looking.
So
There
It
was
could
that.
it could pass as real,
Yes, this is what
definitely.
this is the intent.
But you could tell
Thank you.
that it's the hammer for it has been
broken.
violently removed. You can probably assume that Galleon took a crack at modifying a weapon he probably shouldn't have stolen.
Touched.
He probably shouldn't have stolen.
Ah.
That wasn't his. He would never attempt to hack job his
His own weapon.
his treasured companions.
Yeah.
Unless he
Not
dies
you
a
people,
bit inside.
obviously. Not you people, obviously. You're not treasured at all.
Kappa. At any rate,
I know, that'd be pretty
Still
gay
cons-
if you treasured us.
I'm still concerned that this room is entirely empty. At least
I wanna eat
appearance.
He goes over to the table waves over for the rest of you to come forward, and has you stand a few steps behind him.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he bangs on the table. And you hear that.
Wait, that was a response knock.
There was a door on the other side. And the door then slides open to reveal 4 men come out. Specifically, 3 men, 1 female.
Oh.
Hey.
One of the males, is much nicer armed than the rest of them.
I'm assuming he's the boss.
G.
If he wasn't the boss, then, well, he doesn't belong in that hive, in that, like, part of the hive.
Damn.
He's much more fancily dressed than the rest of them. Still pretty dirty. Still looks like he kind of belongs in the lower hive, maybe in the middle hive.
Uh-huh.
But he looks much more well off than the other 3 individuals who are with him. All of them armed in, what is it? Quick moment here.
It's
Where'd
okay.
it
Take your
go?
time.
I had a sheet here with it. Ah, shit. There we go. All of them armed in light flak armor. Very light, only really covers the arms, body, and legs. They're not wearing helmets, obviously. And all of them armed with various different auto weapons. One of them being armed with an auto gun. A very, very damaged auto gun.
Oh.
As in the stock is missing. And 2 of them armed with auto pistols. And as well as knives and a knife or a similar painful close quarter weapon.
All right.
And he walks in. The fancy looking fellow walks over to the table and looks Galleon straight in the eye. And they stare each other down for a good few moments. And he has the 2 people, the 3 individuals come over and look over all of you. And just to see what you're armed with, and they pat you down.
Oh no.
Concern.
And well, let's actually roll this, shall we?
Yeah, that's something I figured you were rolling, because they're probably gonna find.
You should be so lucky that Galleon is has sleight of hand or whatever the fuck.
Why?
Because you
Does
remember
not say
him
this.
keeping your hand flamer behind you. As they pat you down, you feel their hand where your hand flamer should be.
Oh
And
no.
you feel confused for a moment, and you look over, and you could see that there's a second holster on Galleon's side with a hand flamer that looks a lot like yours.
Did he also steal my eviscerator?
No, that's suitably brutal looking.
Okay.
But the hand flamer would look weird, being that ornate from a lower hive lord.
Okay.
Galleon coming in clutch.
Not only that, but he manages to they kind of get concerned when they notice that Autismo has a power sword. Galleon just breaks his staring contest with the other guy and stares down the one of them, and they kind of just let it go. The dude rolled a 1. Holy shit.
Okay.
He not only stole your hand flamer, he basically just, stole any suspicion from these people.
That is.
You are perfectly fine. You are
Coming in.
entirely trustworthy.
Oh,
Galleon coming in clutch.
I just.
He
I
just,
need a moment.
as soon as like the three of them walk over, he just like, he just smirks at you, and you get the sense that he's probably going to be holding on to your hand flamer for a little bit,
How dare he?
as a
Well,
bit of
listen.
payback for attempting to seduce him.
You know what?
Oh.
You're right.
You get the sense you probably deserve this.
Yes, he does.
Consider the fact he bailed.
He
your
seems
ass-
like he'll give it back eventually.
he bailed asses out right now, so I'm not gonna argue against anything he's doing right now.
And so, you, the three others go back to their post, standing, beside the officer, I want to call him. I'll call him what the character sheet calls him. He's a crime lord.
The crime lord, your
Hey.
boy.
Crime lord.
Oh,
He is
I
not the
forgot.
highest. He is not the highest up of the group, of the gang. But you get the sense he's sitting pretty. He is very well off right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so he asks Galleon, what the call for this meeting is really for. Galleon explains that there might be a mole in the group. He explains that these people, you all,
Yes.
might be able to help in finding them.
Hello.
Hey.
He turns to the group. Say, anyone care to explain?
Usually, Golgarth does all the explanations of situations.
Yes.
So,
The one he thinks is the mole is the one who is the dead body you found.
yeah.
Yes, we had a suspicion. Based on this, I would like to show him a ID that we have.
And
We took the personal ID, that's right.
as you walk forward to hand him the ID, the three guards on the side immediately draw their weapons and aim
Well,
them
no,
at you.
I would like to bow and hand it out so that nothing is close to me, trying
Galleon
to show
just rips it
respect.
from your hand and puts it on the table.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, that
Yep.
works.
It's like dealing
And
with
as soon as he
police.
does that, they kind of just all lower their weapons.
Yeah, it's literally like dealing with police in a situation where if there's at any moment you look like you have a weapon, they have to be able to respond instantly.
And you also
Yeah.
took a couple of steps towards him suddenly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So-
I would have I would like to what I meant to do was
It's fine, man.
show
Don't
the
worry, it's
ID and
Don't worry about it.
hold it out to them, saying because of this.
Don't worry about it, man.
Yep.
Anyway,
Details to worry about after.
He's Galleon
Can
puts it on
have
the table
it.
and slides it across it. The table's a good 8
Good
by
place to
12
put
table.
stuff.
It's an 8 by 12 table, so he kind of slides it across.
Okay.
Yes.
And the crime lord just kind of looks at it as it slides towards him, and one of his underlings just comes over and stops it for him, and just picks it up to his to hand it to him. And he looks it over and says, "What about him? You're accusing the second in command.
Well, okay, here's the thing.
You do realize..." He speaks in a very, very, condescending, tone.
I don't like it, but he deserves the respect in his own community, and I don't feel like being
Well,
that
it's
guy.
it's not as if, he thinks he has respect. It gives the sense that he has earned his place above you.
You know what?
And you have yet to earn it in his eyes.
You know what?
As
That's
of yet.
completely understandable.
And
I'm not gonna
he looks at you and say, "You do realize that this accusation that you have will not go over well."
May
with
I
the
tell you
boss.
why? Well, no. I'm not saying that he exactly is one. I am saying that we have suspicion because of the body that we found inside the.
And where, pray tell, did you find this
It was
body?
It was in the middle hive, was it?
Yeah, where they had that huge shootout involving the Arbites and the and your gangers.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This ID was on the wrong body.
As well as on
As you start to
body-
say this, Galleon like swiftly smacks you on the back of the head, saying like, "Well, when we came back, one of those pigs followed us and shot him in the back of the head."
Ah,
Oh wait, right. We're not supposed to.
But
say
he
that we
looked
have a-
different.
Yes.
That's what they're trying to say.
He also had.
He quickly like glares at you out of the corner of his eye, as if to tell you, "Don't fuck that up again."
We also found a marking on said body that was not that of your gang symbol.
And Galleon doesn't have a reaction to that. He kind of just nods. And the crime lord then just looks down, thinking, what was this sign?
It was that of a blue hydra.
And where was it on the body?
I would like to take a little bit of a break and decide, like, do a logical discussion with people around us outside of character, because I think it was on his left arm, like near the shoulder.
I was passed out for all this, so you're not.
yeah,
getting me.
you can't get anything from it.
I don't remember what fucking part of the body was on. You're fucked.
You can
Galleon,
you can discuss
do you
it
care to
amongst
answer
them
this
just to
for me?
make sure. You will only look slightly suspicious.
Like, doesn't
Yeah.
Not
Galleon
enough to
remember?
draw immediate concern, though.
Yeah, like, I would imagine
yeah,
Galleon
Galleon,
remember because he did see it.
Galleon, you're the one who spotted. I actually forget where, but where did
I'd
you
actually
spot
like
it?
to
Was
point
on
out
the
that you
left
were
arm?
correct.
I actually would like to point out that you
You're
were
not going.
correct.
You're not going to him for help, but you were correct. You were correct. It is the upper left arm,
Okay, it was the upper
near
left
the
arm.
like in the very upper part of it, near the shoulder.
Okay,
Wow,
that's where
that's,
I
the
thought.
memory saved this. Or at least the moment.
And so
at least
he-
a brief moment of suspicion.
The gang lord then looks. He looks down, sort of grabs grabs like the nearest cloth he can find, just wipes some sweat off of him and puts it back.
It's fucking man.
He looks back at Galleon. This is not good. You do know what this could mean, right?
Chaos Space
And-
Marine.
And Galleon just looks back, just like, exactly. That's why I brought in some extra help. Who the fuck do you think these guys are? I was paid to do a job, and I don't work for free. And when it's the wrong guy, I work for free. I do that. The crab looks slightly intimidated by this man, but
As he should.
I think he
due to the
earned
fact
it
that they're
every-
at least of equal position,
Mhm.
the crime lord
yeah.
looks down and thinks for a few moments. He says, "You know we can't bring this to the boss, correct?" Galleon just nods. Well, you're going to have to fix this then on your own. I can't help you with that, but I can try keeping the boss off your back.
That would be very helpful.
But anything you do that gets you in trouble that I can't cover, I don't know you.
That is completely acceptable.
No, he's talking to Galleon for the record. No, that's
Yeah.
Galleon just kind of like kicks you in the foot.
You're going to be covered in bruises by the end of this, I know it.
One of us are. Is he
I'm a
gonna be me or
lot
him?
stronger than I.
No, he's
He
not.
doesn't kick you hard enough to break a toe or anything like that, but
Yeah.
he's not
just
getting
chumps.
happy with you.
Mhm.
Oh boy, I like
And
this
so-
man.
Galleon turns back to the rest of you and says, "Well, we're stuck doing this.
Whoa. As long as I get to kill some people.
Got anything else to ask this guy? Now's your
Yeah.
time, because he's going away after this."
I know, it's our only time to ask questions.
The body's identified, so. What
It-
was? I guess the only question I could think of, I don't know if it's like fitting though, is like, where was he supposed to be? Like where could he be rather? Because if
Yeah.
he was
Who?
like where
the
could this,
second command.
because
Like,
of that,
was he trained to be
The guy
dead?
who was supposed to be protected by Galleon.
yeah, like
Yeah.
where's other places he could have gone to if he wasn't there at the and dead.
The criminal looks down, thinks to himself, probably at the main headquarters most of the time with his brother.
Brother.
Is his brother the head of the gang, or just
Yes.
one of his support? Okay.
The boss, though, is currently away.
So he doesn't know about anything
His-
that happened.
He explains that the boss just isn't around at the moment, and no, none of them know where he would be. That's kept
That's-
intentionally contradicting amongst all people.
That is 100%.
That's-
That
He will literally tell people he went somewhere and then immediately go somewhere else. That is just how they work.
That's
that's completely.
It's-
I would
it's-
expect that.
it's a pain in the ass, but it's also it makes
How
sense.
he lives.
Yeah, for how they live, it makes perfect sense. Well, I
Well,
guess
because anybody who might be a mole can't know his location.
Exactly.
But you're accusing his brother of being one.
Yeah, he's
You can imagine the implications here.
yeah.
We better make damn sure we're correct.
Well,
Exactly.
we have some evidence. It doesn't directly point him to it.
It's pretty.
But
It's incriminating evidence at the very least. So
Yes, it's stuff to stir.
What was?
Oh, I think we cut out there for a moment.
Yeah.
We all. I think we all just
Yeah.
paused. Actually. I
Oh,
heard
okay.
something.
You all
We
just paused then. That was just a very, very perfect pause.
Yeah. At any rate, so yeah, we have no information to go off of. This should be fun. Finding one man in
A
This-
billion.
out of a billion in a hive suit.
It's like finding a piece of hay in a needle stack.
Pretty much.
Painful and not worth it.
No, that'll be worth it. once
It
you
will
catch
be
the
worth it
bastard.
because right now you've got. Well, I don't want to say a gang is backing you, but they'll leave you alone
You know what? That's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
to the best of their ability.
Mm-hmm. So
Everyone roll perception now.
Oh no.
oh,
Yeah.
my perception is, I think, pretty.
My perception's absolute garbage.
Well, that's also because you're autistic.
Yeah, man.
I thought his autism gave him enhanced perception.
It actually
It
gave him a
didn't.
+3 perception.
Yep.
It's a gift and a curse.
It's just
His
a
autism
perception.
just prevents him from concentrating.
Yep. I'm trying to remember.
Unless,
Lamau.
Add +2 to perception. That's what my divination effect was. Okay, so I
Wow.
actually have.
Oh,
I
wait,
actually
hold
have
on.
38.
No, wait, no. It doesn't matter how many pluses I get for perception. I'm not passing that.
Yeah, so I'm just under. Yeah, this is a bit. But this doesn't clear it, but I'm at least pretty close. It's fine. At least for my own.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just
Okay,
go
so
for
the meeting continues as normal,
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
and so
What did Galleon roll for the perception?
oh, don't worry.
Yeah, we're not supposed to really know this information for the most part. He'll just tell us if he seems it necessary.
Galleon's
Okay.
very good at
Perception.
at having a poker face.
You have to be.
Helps with the fact that his face is entirely scary and you don't want to look at it. So that helps.
Mm-hmm.
And so, anything else you need to ask him about?
Yes, actually. Was there actually news that this person was killed? Or were we the first ones to bring it to you? That he could have died?
He looks at Galleon's and asks how many actually made it back. Galleon just looks. I barely did.
Yeah.
Let's see if.
I feel the tension.
I should just shut up.
He looks at
because I
Galleon and
will
say, "Are you
something
sure?"
Oh my god. I can't breathe.
Anybody else want to roll to chime in?
For what?
Convincing this man that this is the truth, that he barely made it back.
You can tell Galleon's kind of bullshitting.
Yes, I would like to
I'll
try
roll.
with my deceive.
Oh yeah, he has deceived. Do I have deceived?
Oh, yeah.
I would
I-
like to help. That is a 12.
Wow.
You convince him.
Well, he did essentially make it back, barely make it back.
But Galleon implied that he was the only one who made it back. You could see him. You could see him kind of sigh, like a sigh of relief, like under his breath mostly.
Sorry.
And so the crime lord looks away, looks at his guards who don't seem to be like kind of like looking around a bit. They're not standing at as good of attention as you would think, bodyguards to a crime lord should be. And one of them is even kind of fidgeting.
Fidgeting?
Not too
Do-
bad.
Who is it?
But,
Is it one of the guys?
Yes. One of the the guy with the autogun kind of like is just moving a little bit back and forth, shifting his weight left and right.
Is there something you'd like to say?
Were you talking to the
one
guard?
Fidgeting. Yeah.
He just ignores your comment. Looking away.
Do I have command? I know I have command, but do I have it at +10?
I mean,
I'm-
I've got intimidate, so maybe. Yeah, like I'm gonna try and scare them.
I'm the concern right now. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
What?
Yeah, what?
I need to know what you're planning.
I was planning on demanding the information.
We're not in the position to make demands right now, B. Just saying.
You're right, but but if I roll well,
Look,
I'm trying. I think I'm
I
trying to
don't-
look at this from not from the game, the perspective of the person playing the game, but the perspective
I'm
of the
not
character.
feeling very
I-
lucky right now.
I
considering
am not
the fact
feeling.
that it's like I'm not feeling lucky considering the fact that I had to bargain with fate just to not ruin Autismo's lasgun.
Yeah, man, you better not have.
You know what? No, I won't. But he just seems too suspicious not to.
Well, I'll let you go with your gut, but if it were me, I wouldn't do it because I'm passive and I'm also very much concerned.
I'm very much doing a concern myself, but if we don't do this, that concern will go up because this man obviously knows something.
If that's what your
And
call
this
is,
might be
then go for it.
You can try bargaining with fate too.
If you don't, I will.
Oh, are you serious?
Maybe.
Oh my God! Please don't do this.
Let's have Preacher Man attempt this first. Let's have at least a somewhat rational individual attempt this first.
What is this? Roll?
What do you mean, rational individual?
Listen, that's probably the nicest thing I've ever
I
said
know.
to you ever. So,
I know, even when talking to you in person, you jerk.
Oh boy. Is this an intelligence roll?
Yeah, I do have a +10 on command. That's
It's a fellowship, by the way.
Oh, the fellowship. Oh, that's right. He's doing command. I forgot. I got lost in that.
Yeah, I'll do it. Fate. Fate point. Fate point.
son of a bitch, Preacher Man. I actually trust you. I actually trusted this man. That is the last time I'm doing that.
God.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Well, boys.
You have just essentially commanded somebody who... You commanded very poorly somebody who bodyguards a crime lord. What the fuck did you think you could get out of that?
Honestly, I was hoping I would pass because it wouldn't be that hard. Because I needed.
How many negatives was he taking with that?
Yeah, actually,
None!
None. Okay, so if I rolled any, I had an actual 50% chance of passing.
52.
52% chance of passing this.
And you fuck it up twice.
It's a shame I can't read reality right now.
Can we have
well.
General
Yes, you can.
Autismo attempt to save this?
Huh?
Tismo, save me.
You can fuck with reality right now. You're a psyker.
Tismo, save me, please.
Ugh, you fucking idiot.
You know,
Please.
it would have been much better if I'd used warp perception rather than you doing that.
Yes, it would have been. You.
No, our luck.
I'd like to
Shion would have
point
been
out
both
that you
perils.
can use your psychic powers in a different way than what just your abilities allow you.
Can I use this? Could I potentially use my psychic powers to stop this man's voice from actually, vocalizing?
Being heard.
Like, mute this man?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You can basically use it to more or less have him choke up, like the air just like leaves his lungs for a moment, so like he stops talking immediately to like catch his breath.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that the moment I realize what he was about to do in character, clearly.
Okay.
Because doesn't character.
It's basically just the same as like taking the wind out of him. Like it's not gonna actually even hurt him.
Basically,
But,
it's
gonna have him try to rather violently catch his breath. Unless you fail horribly, which would be hilarious.
Oh no.
You know, my character wasn't already past or scared enough
You're
as
good.
it was.
You're good. It was a fairly easy test.
Yeah, and it was.
He's basically taking the air and like basically just moving an airflow away from him,
Okay, now that fiasco has passed.
and
my Lord.
doing so, you successfully averted having the crime lord shoot you in the face for being a bitch.
That's Autismo's line.
Yeah, it's my line, boy.
No, I love that I had a 50% chance of passing.
52.
And you failed it like always.
Bargain
You
with
know what? Me killing
You even
people
bargained
out of
with
bloodlust.
fate,
You bargained. You tried to tell
and
the
fate
mom
was
you
having none of your shit.
In fact, I did worse with bargaining with fate. It gave me plus
Fate
6.
slapped you in the face and
Fate
said,
was having a
"Fuck
bad
off,
day
do
and
your own
didn't-
shit."
Fate was having a bad day and didn't have her vodka yet.
Understandable.
All right, so with that fiasco out of the way, we see him fidgeting. We can assume and guess all we want, but He might not know anything, and even if he does, we're not gonna get it out of him without provoking the problem.
Would you be able to delve into his mind using your psychic powers without causing suspicion?
I mean, I could try, but I don't know how subtle that could come off.
That would not be subtle.
Okay.
Exactly. Like
You would not be able to go into the person's mind, and also they'd have to be willing for it to not be subtle. Otherwise, they could essentially know you're trying to mind fuck them.
Well,
yeah,
whether or not you want to do anything in their mind, they can feel you invading their
consciousness,
mind.
Yeah.
And knowing how jumpy they are, they probably
unless they're willing, it's an opposed test.
And I'm not gonna try to force my way into someone's mind in this situation.
Yeah, it would be blatantly obvious. You could
I'm already stressed enough in character as is. I don't want to make this even worse by attempting.
You can definitely perceive him.
Perceive.
Give you a better understanding of what he's doing. Like you'd be able to see his a warp sense on him specifically. You could do things such as like sense a heartbeat.
That's even like a talent / trait. I could just because I mean he's fidgeting and stuff. Is he like nervous or is he just?
It looks more like he's just kind of like you can't really tell. It looks like he could be just doing that just because
he's bored.
He's shifting his weight left and right. I mean, it could just look like fidgeting, honestly. But he's mostly like shifting his weight from one side to the other.
Well,
although fairly frequently.
Well, honestly, I would do that if I was sitting down and I was bored or restless or whatever. So, I'm not gonna look too much into it. We're just gonna look past that.
Yeah, can we get out of here before I mess something up again?
Yeah, the situation is getting more and more tense, and I feel like we should just go
before the priest does something stupid again.
Stop dropping your mic, for fuck's sake!
Holy shit, dude! Get it mounted or something.
This man's palms were sweaty after what happened. Let's give him some slack.
Also, that wasn't my mic dropping.
I ain't giving him any slack. He fucked that up out of his own fucking thing.
Yeah. No remorse.
Wait, weren't we going to have Autismo try to command them to give us the information?
Yeah, I thought he was going to.
Well, he could intimidate.
Yeah,
and you could do that in a much more subtle way.
Can I assist?
Is it possible to assist?
By not so much like trying to beat the shit out of him or looking like he could beat the shit out of him, but so much as just being an imposing figure.
I mean, he does have power sword. They were concerned about that.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he's just scared of the.
He doesn't seem to be looking at Autismo at all. He doesn't seem to be looking at any of you, apart from like glances at all of you, more or less evenly.
Does his eyes ever shift to one of the doors?
He shifts more actually to the other guards beside him.
Oh.
Roll perception.
All of us?
Xion.
Okay.
Oh, just Xion? Okay.
I have 4.
You don't notice anything from the other guards, though.
From the other guards, okay. Yeah,
he seems to be the only one being obvious.
Yeah.
Or making obvious moves, at least.
It feels like it'd be a waste of time trying to mess with fate on this. Because it feels like you feel like it's a hook that there's maybe something there, but we also could just be getting jebaited, and it's just natural human.
You could stay suspicious of people, regardless of what you roll, unless you roll like hundreds, and I say that you're not.
Yeah.
Unless I say otherwise, you could stay as suspicious of people as you want.
Yeah, I have to remember that this is a lot more freedom than I'm used to.
So you can. I was letting you just try and threaten a crime lord. Yeah, I was gonna let you do that, and you did.
Really looking for it,
and you thought well to stop him.
Yeah, thank you.
That's what I do.
Autismo,
If you-
didn't you want to try and like intimidate
He
the one
did,
guy?
but he was lying.
Yeah. No, I
He
wasn't.
didn't
lying.
roll.
I didn't roll, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not gonna try to like be blatant. He's just gonna be subtle. Just be big.
Just look intimidating and look imposing in the background.
Look at me, nigga. Me larg. Literally him.
Lark.
I would like to say that to them. Me nigga, me larg.
Roll for it.
Hey, here we go.
And what is your strength? I don't think it's high enough.
Is it fate point to roll that if it's not?
Sure.
Oh no.
Is it
You
not
can
high
reroll
enough?
No, you didn't roll high enough.
That's I think
That
that's-
did.
Oh my god.
You see the guy kind of like attempt to avoid eye contact as it seems like a menacing aura is coming off of Autismo.
He just
Along
has
with, several like moon speaky words just floating about for no reason.
Let me guess, he's using a bit of that high gothic I taught him.
No, this doesn't look like high gothic. You don't even know what the fuck this is. It looks vaguely weebish. It's the word that comes to mind.
I need to read more on that text about me.
Yes.
I need to read this enmu that I
You all look concerned at these letters that seem to have materialized out of Autismo as he looks very angry and fabulous.
You cannot ignore my stand.
Me stando.
Me standing.
We're standing.
Me standing larg.
All right, boys.
Look at me,
Now
me
that
larg.
that's over. How's the
So
crime lord
Autismo
reacting to
has
all
has
this?
definitely shown that he is definitely very larg.
Larg.
And
How's
this
our
guy
crime
looks like
lord
he's about to
reacting?
shit his pants.
Wait, who is?
The one guard with the autogun.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the crime lord. It's like
No, I was asking about him. Like, is he seem like any? Is he indifferent to all this, or is he like actually?
getting pissed.
Yeah.
Oh. The crime lord's not paying attention to that. He's looking at one of his other guards who all of a sudden look a little bit more worried at the one next to him. As if they're trying to hide it though. They're trying to hide the fact that they are
Larg.
No.
that they are not large.
Larg.
That they are small. But no, they're attempting to just hide the fact that they are not intimidated, but they seem though more nervous about what their companion's going to start doing.
Going to start doing it. Might I'm curious. Is there something? I mean, obviously, there's probably something about to happen. So, mind feeling us in?
So, who wants to roll perception?
I will do this.
I would ask somebody who has good perception to do that,
My
please.
perception is near 40.
I didn't say one of you could. I said who wants to.
I know, but I
Oh,
assume,
I
wait.
want to
I
roll
wish
perception.
Any of you could.
All right.
I know, but I'd rather the people with a good chance.
I
Okay.
roll perception.
Mine is
Yeah,
about 30.
I'll roll 2.
All right, we got 3 of us going for it.
I'll roll.
Fucking people are blind.
I'm fixing that. I want to use a fate point. Right, these are.
Oh my
Another one.
god. People are seriously fucking blind.
Oh, there
There.
he is.
There we
Fate
go.
loves me because I'm a psyker. You're welcome.
Except
Shion
it
just
doesn't because you're a
centers her
psyker.
mind for a moment.
Get out of the
And just-
nervousness.
Senses heretical
Like we never-
things. Very, very heretical things.
Oh.
Coming from Mr. Autogun over there.
Oh.
Mr. J.
You know,
So
not
Shion just
surprised.
kind of looks at and thinks like, so what else do you think you know about this symbol? In almost a very directed tone towards the one fidgeting guard who's now intimidated by the
Little girl.
Milarg.
Larg.
By the Larg Autismo.
Me larg.
Whoa. Heretical things. Repeat that question again, because my
And
mic was
you
cutting out a
specifically
bit.
you specifically think, you ask him, may I see your tattoo?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you know that should have dawned on us. We should have asked him to prove that they're all nets.
All three
net
guards just
side.
look at each other. The Crab Master just lifts up his, well... No, he doesn't, because he's got longer sleeves. He would have to roll them up. But,
Yeah, he has to.
he doesn't do that. He kind of just, like, brushes you off. And he looks to his guards. Well, show them. I don't have time for this. And, they seem hesitant.
Disobeying a direct order from your boss?
Preacher man, be quiet.
Galleon actually
Nice.
says, you know, for once, I'm actually going to back you up with this. Yes, come on. Where's yours? Here's mine. And he lifts up his own short sleeve shirt and shows his off. Where's your sense of pride? I got more pride than you, and I'm a fucking gun for hire.
Yeah, you're looking kind of bad right now. You gotta just show us. If you
You're
haven't, it's not a big
looking
deal.
Suspicious.
Unless they want to assert my largness again.
Oh my god. This man is going to. This man's going to be the death.
The one guy who's been intimidated quickly pulls up his sleeve and then immediately pulls it back down.
Oh?
But you think I can see that?
Everyone roll perception now.
Oh no.
What's a 39?
Wow, all 40s. Golgarth just like almost jumps like where he stands. Go, heretic!
Heretic!
You
That's
saw
funny.
the Hydra.
The priest called
He's
it.
got the Hydra tattoo. He literally just jumps up, yells, "Heretic!" As you're in air, you yell "Heretic," and you jump up every time you yell "Heretic."
Heretic! Heretic!
He's like a bouncy little preacher man.
No, you just see me try to grab for my
Oh, yeah.
eviscerator too. It's like heretics.
And but you not only you notice that you somehow had a third eye, all three like a third eye just appear out of nowhere, and you look at all three of them at once, and you see that all of them have that tattoo.
Well, you're gonna both.
God Emperor knows how you did this, but fuck it.
Oh. All three of them have.
Well, the
that
one of them was
tattoo.
scared shitless, so he kind of like didn't pull down his shirt in time, but you somehow managed to glance the tattoo on all of them. Somehow.
All of them.
They all just did it in order. Just going across.
So, was that an imaginary shock of us telling you about the tattoo?
What?
Shut up, Golgarth, me larg!
I
For the
don't get
guards,
what
they
you just
pretended.
asked.
Oh, like he was actually.
Hell do you
like,
mean
the guards
imaginary
just pretend.
shock? What the fuck?
I believe the words you're looking for. Did they pretend to be shocked when they mentioned the
Yeah.
Hydra tattoo? The guards.
No,
okay.
the crime lord looked legitimately
Yeah, the crime lord.
surprised.
Did, but
The guards didn't show any expression whatsoever.
I know, but remember, you also said I saw the tattoo on all three of them.
The three guards.
Oh, the three guards.
The crime lord never bothered to roll up his
Oh,
sleeve
okay.
because, well,
Sorry.
he's above that. But
I would
you
like
could tell Galleon didn't really care so much about him.
It seems
Well,
that
this
you
is development.
excuse me, sir. It seems like you have some descenders in your midst.
Dissenters.
He looks at you just like, what are you talking about? He goes over to one of his guards, pulls up his sleeve, it's like, look! What? Might I ask where you got this? He looks at his one guard, who then proceeds to, flail violently and push the guy off of him, and ready his gun.
Oh boy. Somebody shoot him in the leg.
no, man, me Larg!
Can I shoot at him?
But she's my new auto gun.
Actually,
Oh, by the way,
Oh,
Roll
for
initiative.
someone say roll for initiative. Yes.
here we go.
Yeah, come on!
Ah, whatever.
Okay.
She's my new auto gun.
Oh
boy.
my.
Me Larg!
My lord.
Autismo, roll a d10,
And they gotta roll a d10 since you rolled under 15.
and that's gonna be your initiative.
So if he gets another... Oh my lord.
Oh, Jesus, it rolled better.
He's fast as fuck, boy.
He be large, he be quick, he protect, he attack, he be large.
Alright,
I'm gonna
Shit.
be impressed. I'm thoroughly
I'm gonna
impressed.
have to
Ooh.
quickly go and,
Wait, I don't have my hand flamer.
Well, yes,
Yep,
you
you
have to use your eviscerator.
Oh no, I have to use the weapon that I'm not good because it
no.
requires skill to use.
don't worry about that, I just need them so I can add turns.
Alright.
I actually
that's right.
cannot add turns, otherwise...
Without the tokens on being on the page, yeah, you're right.
We're
I
just
just
floating
Yeah,
in an
that's
empty
dumb.
void. We're just
Yeah.
floating. We're just floating in an empty void.
We are the void.
Well,
Yeah, even
Void.
Quell is here,
Well,
despite
well,
the fact that he's not.
Yeah. He's here with
But
us.
hey,
in
Shion's got
spirit.
her new token, so yay.
He's here with us. In
And remember,
spirit.
minus 15 from all of yours. You should really do that, please.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It makes my work a lot less math heavy.
I forgot.
bad
I
at
should make an
math
initiative
on
map,
days.
bro.
So that'd be
I'm sorry.
Okay, so 60.
53. Oh shit. Autismo is 2. My god, that was a fucking
So that's,
amazing roll, by the way.
66.
6 and Golgarth, what did you roll? That's 75. That's a 75. So that's a 60. And we need ourselves some 3 enemies.
Sir not appearing in this feature.
Don't worry about it. These guys are fine.
Alrighty.
These guys are just the they're just here for adding turns.
Alright.
Oh wait, I'm dumb.
Oh,
I have
wait,
macros for this.
Neat.
They also look pretty
Why did that
large.
not work?
Wait, no, I fucked up what my initiative should be.
They
How
look
so?
larger
It
than-
should be a 56, not a 66. I only subtracted 5. I'm a dumbass.
I'll fix that in a moment.
To math.
There we go.
A 2. Good thing I did roll a 2. Nani?
Nani?
At least some of the last one isn't any faster.
Watch
than...
it be a 1.
Nah, he didn't.
Nick.
Damn it! That's a 3.
Okay, for a second I was going to say, did he just...
Did he actually roll faster?
How do you
Okay, and so 2 is the auto gun.
Wow, of
48 is the stub revolver.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, 48 and 3 are the stub revolvers.
Yeah,
forgot
right.
they both
They
have
two of
them.
them have the same.
Or auto guns, I'm sorry. And so, fuck. They both have 2.
Yeah.
Shit.
Do they have to roll again
boy.
to break the tie?
I will roll.
Alright.
Tismo wins.
Yes!
Milarg.
So, Tismo, you, I believe, have quick draw, but I don't believe that that works with regular weapons.
That's
Quick draw, I think, only works for pistols. No, you don't have quick draw. Never mind.
draw.
But you can draw your either your power sword or your las gun.
Can you draw it like a French girl?
I'm gonna have to ask you to not do that.
I'm gonna have to give you an
Stop it.
insanity point for that.
Really?
Got him.
I could. Don't tempt me.
Please
Don't tempt.
So, what do you do?
I get my last gun.
Okay.
And I get my
it's a half
gun.
action.
What did you say now? I couldn't
It's a
hear
half
you.
action to draw your last gun.
Okay. I take aim at the... Who is the number 2 person again?
The one with the...
Mr. Autogun.
Mr. Autogun. Yeah. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna put them in.
Oh, they're all there. Oh, okay.
There we go. They go in order ascending. So the one on the the one on the bottom of the list is the one with the auto gun.
Yeah, you can just mouse
Okay.
over it and turn over and it'll let you
I
know.
shoot at the person with the autogun.
Okay, roll for it. And,
Is he point blank range right now, considering?
No.
No, but he is very close range.
Alright.
And oh my fucking god, it gives you the +10 you needed.
Hey.
It gives
Knew
you
it.
exactly enough to shoot the dude.
Roll
Roll
location.
damage 1d10 plus 4.
Wait, doesn't he have to roll location?
1d10 plus 4?
Location, yeah, location first.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while since combat happened.
You're right. Oh,
That is arm.
that is an arm, boy.
That is a right arm, I believe. That's a right arm.
1d10 plus 4 now?
Yep. 7.
A solid number.
And that, yeah, that hurts. Hurts him quite a bit. It, shoot him right in the arm. Right where, right on the opposite side of the arm from his tattoo, actually.
Interesting.
Leave the tattoo.
So you shoot him, like, in the shoulder. He shot him in the wrong arm. It's right arm instead of the left.
That's amusing. It's
So,
almost significant.
and it was the side that was facing him, too. So it kind of, like, hits him right in the upper shoulder area. And kind of, like, you know, forces him to flinch back. And, he takes a good couple points of damage.
Tell us how the crime boss reacts to anything if it's significant. Thank you.
Well, he's, the crime boss is very disappointed.
As he should. Be
He's
kind.
very disappointed because of the fact that his men are just like, whatever. Actually, just gave me an idea.
Yay! He has an idea.
He has an
Okay.
idea.
Wow, the crime boss has, the crime lord has shit, agility. Oh my god, it's awful.
he spends all of his time looking and posing.
It's like a
Dear
JoJo
Lord.
character. They let their stand.
His initiative.
Is it 2?
It's a 69.
Oh, that's a
69.
That's a rip. Jesus,
Oh, it
he's
is.
going.
It is.
He hasn't reacted yet.
Yeah, it's basically what I'd say that's like.
He's very
He's-
unreacted yet.
he's
All right,
just
then
sitting
next
there.
is the dude with the auto gun. He goes and attempts to shoot the crime lord.
What?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
They're
no.
betrayers. Yo, no,
No,
oh,
no. Here's something else. They could pin this on us.
What do you
Provided-
think they're gonna do?
Well, you see, they're not going to leave here alive. So
True, but when they come here, they'll see that somebody attacked, and they wouldn't know.
we can point out their heretic
In a-
tattoos and say
In
that,
a
That we
display of
wouldn't have
amazing
known.
stupidity, he misses the dude point blank with his first volley of shots.
That is
Fear.
good.
That is
Jesus
the
Christ,
definition
he
of
rolls an
fear.
88.
That is you put fear in this man.
Me larg.
Literally.
But the second volley connects.
Oh,
no.
please tell me it's
You
not
guys,
dead.
you guys memeing over
All
here.
right. But does he
hits the foot,
Does he actually deal damage? Is the question.
rolls
Yeah.
a 1.
Let's
Oh
see.
no.
This is very concerned. That sounds like he didn't.
No. The shot hits the crime lord. Actually. Oh. He gets some. First, he fired a 3-round burst at the dude, and the first shot didn't do anything. It merely grazed his cloak, but the second and third shot pretty much hit him right in the arm.
Ah. You're not, not
In the
aiming
left
for
arm this
center
time. And they did a bit of damage. Let's see.
mass. You gotta protect Mr. President.
Get down, Mr. President.
Get into the turtle.
That's all I could.
Actually-
That's all I could think of.
Oh wait. Does he? I would laugh hysterically if. Okay, no. I was gonna say like that'd be amazing if the crime lord had a dodge.
Oh
It'd be
yeah.
fucking hilarious to see this dude try to dodge.
In this
Fail
situation.
miserably with his agility of 22.
Yeah, that'd be a rip. Yeah.
That's awful.
Oh,
Alright,
Now the other two.
no,
are
he takes a bit of damage. But certainly not enough to keep him down. Next we have dude with the pistol. Goes and shoots at Autismo. For, being the dude who's like the most intimidating.
Wait, so is Galleon not fighting with us?
He'll be here. He'll do something eventually.
I know
Don't
he
worry.
did, Flavor.
Don't worry.
That's a don't worry that I'm gonna be curious to see what
Worry.
it results into. It's
Yeah.
not a worry because he might do something that just completely ends the.
you just
either
you,
all
you just
three
hear
of
a
them.
meteor strike in the background.
Oh
Meteor
no!
strike.
Meteor combination.
Nah, I know you missed the meme they're going for.
All right, so wait, he's aiming at me.
Yeah, he's aiming
Yes. He fired. The dude fired a shot.
at you.
Okay,
Nice shot.
can I dodge?
Yes.
That feeling Gogot's behind him.
You dodge expertly behind Galleon.
Me larg, me fast.
Behind Galleon. So
Yep.
he just takes it.
He just
It kind of like grazes him on the arm. Just kind of looks at it. It didn't even break skin.
It breaks.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
He just looks at the dude and just cracks his knuckles in front of him.
Well, that's
You
a death
make that
warrant sign.
mistake, my guy.
And,
I may be larg, but he larger.
And let's make a roll for this guy to. He shits his pants.
Oh,
God damn it. And he backs the hell up.
Fear. Yes, they're all very much fear.
I wonder how much fear. I wonder how much points of fear they have on them right now.
A me larg amount.
Because that's actually like a condition.
And as it turns out, I hit the wrong button to actually roll for him. God damn it. Galleon rolled a 5 in initiative. All you just hear is the clanging of chains. Like the rest of you, Autismo sees this happen. Is the clanging of chains, and then just a very visceral "Get over here!"
Oh man!
As you see, literally a hook just fling out from his left arm, and does it connect?
Oh please!
It does.
Yes.
Oh my
With a fate
God.
reroll because he's got fate points.
Oh, he actually has a fate point. That's right.
He's got 4.
Oh yeah,
Why is he just a better character than all of us combined?
Well, his
I mean,
divination.
a lot of us have 4.
His divination actually just said give him 1 additional fate point.
He got
Oh,
the
that
very.
one.
He got the rarest one to get. That's.
So I just hit
cool.
the randomized thing a couple of times as I closed my eyes.
That was lucky then. That's cool.
Well, the one of them I actually just kind of like re-rolled because like it was stupid. It gave him like additional fellowship, and I didn't want him to have that.
Ah, yes.
because
GM
he's not a very personable guy.
He has more fellowship.
I made it more fitting to his character. I was like, additional fate point? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
His largeness gave him.
Well, he's also got like no skills.
Yeah, that's also.
He is literally just a stat machine, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And it connects with the dude in a very violent fashion. Digging into his. Well, actually, let's see.
With the location roll.
1d100. I should probably just do these as regular rolls. That's right in the body.
Oh yes.
It
Center
stabs.
mass.
It hooks straight into the side of his gut.
Center.
And
mass.
Sounds
And
lovely.
let's see, damage. I should really set up an extra roll for these so that they're not just GM rolls.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool.
1d10. There we go. And it does not go through the dude's armor, but you can
Yoink. He's gonna pull
let's
him in.
see. We're gonna be making some. We're gonna be making some strength rolls here.
Oh my goodness.
That was an opposed test.
Yep. And Galleon rolls second.
Yep.
The guy
Figured.
rolled to oppose it, and Galleon just yanks him forward. Takes his half action, yanks him back, and basically brings him face to face with the dude.
Hey, I'm gonna kill you.
As you see, in that time that he actually he had hooked the person, he also had decided to pull out his executioner. And you could see it just like at his side. And Autismo actually manages to catch a glimpse of a very sinister smile on his face. As well, fun stuff is about to happen pretty soon.
Yeah, he's dead. I'm just gonna ignore him entirely.
He's kind of
I'm gonna-
stuck, by the way.
Yeah, he's gone. I'm just gonna focus on the other two.
So this next guy, it's I'll move him to over here. He's
Nice.
stuck. That one there is stuck. Now it is the turn of
Chion.
this.
No,
nope,
this
nope.
the third one.
This dude.
Forget this
Oh,
three.
okay, yeah, okay. In
This
my
dude. He
turn
hooked the
order
one who had
was
initiative
down.
3.
Yep.
And now it's that person's turn. He tries shooting at Galleon.
You
He missed.
know.
He missed one. He missed again.
And
Here.
third time?
He can't shoot 3 times.
You only have 2 actions. You only have.
Oh,
that
sorry, I
action.
thought he was doing the triple burst or whatever.
It
No,
can't be
no,
double.
that's a single roll, and based
Oh,
on
that's
your
a single
degrees
roll?
of success.
Yeah.
He had no degrees of success regardless, and he only has a pistol anyways.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, now it's night.
Shion, it's your turn.
Well, he's.
There's at
gone.
least a table in between you and anybody who hasn't had a Roadhog hook right to the gut.
Who hasn't a hook right to the gut? Well, I'm pretty sure the one in front is the. Yeah, that's the 3. I'm gonna.
You just say, do you want to shoot the guy who's been hooked, the guy with the revolver, or the guy with the autogun?
I'm gonna shoot the guy with the. Wait, is the one?
None of
with the
them will be
revolver
of close
to the-
enough distance. You
I'll
can
go-
move to the guy who's been hooked and whack him with your staff.
No, I'm asking is which one's closer to the crime boss right now?
The guy with the autogun.
Yeah, I'm going.
Because
I want him
he
to be,
essentially almost grappled the dude.
I want him pacified immediately, so I'm going to try and
Mind bullet.
Nah, we're not looking for exactly mind bullets. Could I use spontaneous combustion on this person?
You might catch the other guy
Yes.
on fire.
We're gonna.
No, spontaneous combustion doesn't spread.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Alright,
It's
never
a
mind.
it's a rare
And
scientific
it's not
phenomenon.
even like he could miss the spontaneous combustion. It either manifests or it doesn't.
Oh, okay. That good.
It does not manifest.
Oh.
It's only a +10. That was a half action.
Oh,
Do
that means I
it
can
again.
just try it again.
Yeah, you could. It's still unmanifest.
I'm tempted for fate. I am tempted by fate to try it.
You'd have 1 fate point, I believe.
No, I'd have 2. I actually have 4.
Oh, you have 4. Okay then.
Yep.
Forgot you had 4.
One more time.
Bada
It
bing.
does manifest.
Bing! All I hear is a big crash in the background.
Alright.
Look, man, I
and,
know you're trying to be larg. Calm down a bit.
Let's see.
I'm
What does
sorry.
that power give you?
I keep on accidentally hitting stuff.
Let's see. We'll stop hitting things then and start hitting people. That'd be 1d10 plus 2 plus 4. So plus 6. 1d10 plus 6.
1d10 plus 6. That
With
is
a pen of nothing.
no pen. So, wait, what?
Yeah, it's got a pen of nothing.
That is peculiar.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Smite has a pen of
Does it
4.
not- Does it take no pen, or...
No, it does not penetrate armor
The
at all.
attack does not have
I-
any armor penetration, which is curious
Well-
considering.
No,
Yeah, I
some
thought it
attacks
would've,
say
but,
that they ignore armor. That's what I'm
Did you do it to the guy with the
asking,
autogun?
because
Yeah, I didn't take
No,
out
no,
the
no, no,
auto
no.
gun.
Ignoring armor is penetration.
That's literally the what.
That's what pen is.
penetration
It
serves.
is how much armor it ignores.
I know, but some attacks just say ignore armor altogether.
Yeah. Psychic powers don't.
Oh, okay.
Psychic powers have a pen.
Okay.
Yep.
Unless they specifically say so. And
Which is-
almost none of them that I know of, off the top of my head, specifically say so.
Alrighty.
And
So,
so
yeah,
that
you
is
absorb
that's a
that.
heavy amount of damage to the guy with the autogun.
Yep.
All right then.
I don't want this crime boss holding a big
How
old
much
L.
HP does he have? Okay, he's on fire and he's in pain. He's in severe pain and he looks like he's about to die.
Oh, also, this counts as a half. Oh, from what
No, I
I'm
already
reading,
used
it's a half action.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. He already used
but
it once,
failed
and
once.
it failed, and then he
So
used it
then-
again. It failed, then he fate rerolled it.
Yep. Keep in mind, I know what I'm doing, my guy.
Okay, okay.
I
I'm
hope
sorry.
we all do. All right, so that was Shion's
my
turn.
mind.
Golgarth, you are up.
I would like
The hand
to,
flamer's been sort of placed on the table.
I would
Can
like
you
to
get in
wrap
the half
up.
action?
Yeah,
You
but
can move up to grab it. That'll be a half action to walk up to it and grab it.
So all of that will be a half action?
Yes, but I also feel like ripping.
Well, because it's already on the table outside of a holster.
Okay, fair enough. I was just asking for his sake.
And it's like, he's nearby the table. You're not all that far off from the table.
Alright. I was just asking in case he wanted to get it. If he wants to use the eviscerator, that's on him.
But this would be better.
Just do what you want. It's
I
a
don't give a shit what
role-playing
you people
game.
do. I'm just here to laugh at
I
you.
would like to pull out my eviscerator.
I mean-
Okay, half action to pull out the eviscerator.
Yeah, because it was slung
Uh-oh.
over your back. He's about to
Yeah.
do it.
Alright.
Actually,
And
I
I-
probably would have had you roll to make sure you didn't fumble with the weapon if you'd done that. If you'd try to go for the hand flamer.
Curious.
Okay.
Because you'd be trying to quickly grab it and bring it to bear.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, after,
who can I
essentially
attack?
lunging towards it.
You
Who
could-
can I attack?
You might be able to take... You would be able to take a swing at, the one... Actually, no. You'd have to move towards them. You could make it to, just about any of them.
But I can't attack yet.
No, they're just out of range.
Damn, that is unfortunate.
Your Eviscerate doesn't have that much range that can be accurately swung, because the only one who's within swinging distance is the one who's, if you so much as came close to missing, you would be hitting Galleon.
And I believe we all know we did not want to make him angry.
In fact, actually, you'd be even more likely to hit Galleon than you would be to hit anything.
Because of the man's sheer size.
He's essentially blocking the dude.
You know what? I would like to take the other half out. I pop.
You completely cut off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah, you
taking
actually
the other half action to grab the hand flip.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But still wielding the eviscerator.
You're gonna have to put the...
It's in my pocket, essentially, or in a row.
What are you doing?
I'm
sorry.
picking up the hand flamer.
Okay, but did I just hear you say you had the eviscerator in your pocket?
No.
No, he meant it.
That's a big pocket.
That is one huge pocket, B. But yeah, he's putting the hand flamer in his pocket or whatever, like in a holster. You get the idea.
Yeah.
So it's with him.
Okay. You do that.
Lester's turn now.
I wanted to be cool and just slash somebody to death.
You weren't close enough. Like,
But
keep in
he
mind,
was
there was a
not close
table
enough.
between you, an 8x12 table.
8x12 table, pretty huge.
Those are big tables. Like, you could play a game of Warhammer on a 4x6. These are double on both sides from those tables. There's essentially 4 of these tables.
So you can play a particularly big game of Warhammer.
You can play Apocalypse. And even then, it's a big game.
That is cool.
I even have pictures of an Apocalypse game from that where they had no point limit.
Someone just used my
Dear
doorbell.
Lord,
Didn't
somebody
hear
brought orcs and they filled the table. Probably the happiest dude there, which is fitting because he plays orcs.
that. But we off
God,
topic. Lester's turn.
Yes.
I should put you people up against orcs. Time of your lives.
Please do not do that.
Ah, come on, they're just there to have fun.
Please
What
do
are you,
not.
you pansy git?
Yes.
All right. So
Okay. So Luster, it will be your turn now.
yes, I want to
counter because I'm distracted by other things.
take a shot at Mr. Autogun over there.
He's already on fire. You want to hurt him more.
He's not dead though.
I'm putting him out of his misery.
Okay.
Wow, a
Roll for
mercy killing. I didn't think you
I
You
think
hit.
that should hit.
Roll location.
Yep. Oh, I see.
Headshot. Oh.
That not that.
body.
Shut the hell up.
That is a center mass. That's cool.
That is a body shot.
Would a
Okay.
body
Roll
shot even
damage.
be
1d10
possible?
plus 3 or 2 or whatever it
3.
is.
It would be possible.
Okay, I didn't know if the guy was using
6.
his boss as a hostage.
He's not.
No, he was not.
Even if he was, he's on
That crime
fire.
lord is armed a lot better than you might think. And, well, you take aim at the man who's basically a giant target, and you see the gleam off of your, basically, anybody looking at you would just see, like, a glint off of your, off of, like, all your, like, mechanical bits.
Hey.
As you sight down this person, and just say, like, well, it's for your own good. Bang! And shoot him right in the chest, ripping through his armor, and puncturing the heart.
That was a mercy shot if I've ever seen one.
Man went from flailing to knocked back to dead.
All right.
Eat Shigeki.
1 down, 2
All
to
right.
go.
And since
You have
Gal-
another action.
Yes, and I want to shoot at this. Wait, hold on. What's the action? I want to
48?
shoot. Yeah, 48.
That'd be the dude who,
Revolver.
Yeah, Mr.
yeah,
Revolver.
that'd be the dude who wasn't hooked.
Yeah, Miss. All right.
Okay. Roll for it.
Meow.
No.
Okay. Wait, no,
Did I
I
just
have.
hear meow? That's
No, I have my
gay.
mind impulse unit, and I'm taking a single shot.
Oh, you're doing a single shot.
Yeah, single shot.
That gives him a plus 10, right?
Yeah.
And my
So he's got
impulse unit's another plus 10.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
So
Damn,
plus
dude.
1A.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
good.
that converts.
That hit.
All right. Location. That's.
That should be center again.
That's still a body.
All right. Now let's get that damage roll in
It's
there.
31 to 70 is body.
Yeah, that's why I love seeing center mass hits. They're very
Here
consistent.
we go.
It's also usually where the best armor is.
6 is also consistent too.
Apparently,
God damn it.
6 is consistent. This man has 6/6 and he got 6's
6,
damage.
5, 6, 6 is the first digits of like everything of your past 4 rolls. Congratulations.
In the digital
All right then.
route.
That person just took a bit of damage.
I think it's like
Not much though.
either a 2 or 1 point. I'm guessing, assuming it's light black armor.
It did cut through the armor,
Yep, I know
but
that.
it didn't make a terrible wound. It did not inflict terrible damage. Cue the,
Galleon is gonna kill some.
Nah, it's
oh,
actually
yes.
the crime boss's turn,
Oh,
I believe.
oh,
Mr. Crime Boss.
Galleon already took his turn. He's at initiative 5. I just didn't do a thing for him.
Okay,
I don't feel like
I'm
it.
Sorry.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. We know it's 5.
Crime boss utterly like taken by surprise by the fact of his own bodyguards being traitors, decides to clean house, and from under his robe pulls out a bolt pistol
Oh.
And aims it right at that, the dude with the revolver.
Mr.
Well.
48.
Yep.
Agent
Mr.
48.
48.
Wow. A bolt pistol.
Damn.
No.
You should see what else he's armed with.
That was,
takes a
that's
shot,
I'm gonna ask.
And what's his ballistic skill again? And he misses.
Ah.
Oh no, I'm sorry, he took aim. And then he shot.
Does that make it a hit now?
That was his full action. I meant for him to only fire a single. Yeah, that would that even make it even? Just barely.
Whew, close.
He hits him. Roll location. D100. That's in the leg.
Wow. That's
And
cool.
dealing.
Above
I didn't add
average.
any pluses to that. That would be an 11 points of damage.
That's horrific. And you hit him in the leg with that.
1d10 plus 5
God.
is a bolt pistol.
Time to bust
With a pen of
leg.
4.
Wait, it has pen.
You just hear a loud cracking noise
Oh, that's a bone.
and a very brilliant flash emanating from the crime lord's hands as this monstrously sized bolt pistol, because they're just gigantic weapons to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
lets loose a single .75 caliber round directly into this dude's leg.
I'm fucking disgusted. .75 cal.
Yes.
Yeah, and shooting something like this in modern day, I think, is a war crime.
Yes, a very much.
Wait a second. Oh no. Wait. Oh, jeez.
How dead is this man?
His leg flew off.
Yeah.
And by his leg flew off, I mean his leg ceased to exist.
Yeah, like when you're shooting with the caliber 50 on.
It's
limbs,
also a
it can
micro
tear it
rocket.
off.
Yeah, I see.
I'd also like to point out, bolt rounds are essentially micro rockets.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
They explode on impact.
Oh my lord.
There's nothing left of his leg going from, like, the upper hip all the way down. It ceased to exist, and chunks of his other leg flew right off.
Oh my god.
The dude falls to the ground instantly dead, with, like, an expression of shock on his face at what the hell just happened.
God.
Yeah, I'm
The
really
crime lord
glad
just,
we
like-
didn't- I'm really glad we didn't try to threaten this guy.
Crime Lord just, like, puts away his bolt pistol into his cloak, and just kind of meh. Just blows him all like.
Oh my god.
So, do we want to keep
And,
the last person alive there?
Yes.
I don't know, Autismo, what are you gonna do?
Oh boy.
His fate's an
You want
autism.
to become above a general?
Nah, we're not about that. We actually need information from this little prick.
Command him to drop his weapon.
You can roll for it.
Fuck.
Nah, honestly, considering his situation, he literally either drops the weapon or dies. And unless he's so loyal to this heresy that he would rather die than out the others, he's going to drop his weapons.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. I think he resisted.
That looks like a
Wow.
resist to me.
Wow.
But let's see.
In fact,
What is
Galleon,
Autismo's willpower?
Galleon could forcibly disarm him right now and be just like, whatever.
Strong person. Let's see,
He
we
probably
might
can.
actually. Oh my god. You both rolled exactly the amount away from your own willpower. You
Are
both
you
rolled.
serious?
You both rolled 22 above your willpower.
Wow.
I would love to have this exchange, like an actual local dialogue about this.
Okay, I'm just gonna. He doesn't stop. He doesn't hear you really. I did another roll, and he doesn't hear you. He's too busy shitting his pants.
Can I do it again? Or can I only do that once?
Command a half action.
Yeah.
Then he should be able to do it again.
In this case, it would be a half action.
Oh,
but you can tell Galleon to not kill him, or you can try and command him, or you could try and command the other guy.
Galleon is the one who goes next, right?
No, this dude will go next, and then Galleon after. Galleon's got initiative 5.
I don't know because I think I'm gonna tell Galleon not to kill him.
He can
Roll fellowship.
What is that, a 1d100?
Yep, it's a fellowship is like any other stats.
Holy shit.
Did we just pass a fellowship roll?
You did.
Wow.
This was my job. Me might have some information.
Well, I'm willing to believe literally anything.
Okay. I'll just crush him a little bit.
That's good. As long as you can talk.
Oh, he could talk. You see him still like crack his knuckles again. Oh, I'll make sure he can still talk. Anything else? Maybe not.
Anything else? Maybe not.
Do whatever you please.
This is
as long as he can talk.
All right, then. The guy attempts to break himself free from being hooked.
I almost want to.
And does he really?
Predictably, I was gonna say predictably to no avail, but now I have.
Oh my god, he missed it by 1 point.
Oh.
Oh.
Can we
he
just?
He doesn't break free from it. From that. He's gonna try again though, because that was another half action. Hey, oh god, he failed even worse.
Press F to pay
He got himself even more stuck. Alright, then Galleon's turn.
You pass a fellowship.
Let's see now.
Gold.
He's like, wait, did you actually pass?
Well, it's official. Literally anything is possible.
Well, yeah, with the power of autism, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
God! I give you good stats and you fail!
Hey.
Okay, he used a fate point again.
See, fate is just willing this man on.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Fail miserably.
Again.
You almost hit yourself in the face.
Man's too strong for his own good.
Alright, then. He's gonna roll location. It's him right in the chest.
He's gonna knock the wind out this boy.
And then
He's gonna knock the wind out of him.
he's gonna roll for damage
Better not kill him.
of punching him.
Fuck!
That's pretty strong, my guy.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, he's got a strength of 43.
Yeah, I think he'll be.
He's pretty tough.
I think he'll live though.
I mean, he technically has a toughness bonus of 5, so.
Yeah, he should live easy.
Oof. Galleon's not the one going down.
Oh yeah, I know.
This is Galleon doing the hitting.
Yeah, I think
Punch the dude right in the gut.
I think the guy's gonna live, but that's gonna be probably fractured or some ribs or something.
Oh yeah,
he went straight through his armor.
Yep.
And dealt a good chunk of damage.
Ah.
But he's not dead yet. Xion, it's your turn.
All right, he's not dead. This means his mind still exists, so we're gonna try and probe that.
Oh no, he's still up and breathing.
Oh, he's still conscious?
Yeah,
Oh, he didn't lose consciousness. That makes
I
my
would
job,
say so.
That makes our job easier. Hey, you're still alive, right? Could you get with the words before we just decide to kill you instead?
Does he even hear that? He heard that, but does he actually?
Yes, the now
React
thing doesn't
to it.
respond.
Does he actually react to it? I wonder. Oops.
So do I do.
He's still kind of scared shitless. You're probably gonna have to knock him the hell out. But
Well,
he seems less willing to fight right now, and
well,
more willing to run the hell away.
that's at least
You did
somewhat of
get
a
through
start.
to him a little bit, but he's kind of currently unable to do much, given the fact that he's currently got a giant hook stabbed through his gut.
Oh wait, let's take another Inquisitor.
Oh God!
But I never got my fun with Ballard last time. I want a bit of
So,
compensation.
Xion, that was a half action for you. You tried to convince him.
Well, he at least heard, and he's
So
at
you
least
still have
listening.
another half action.
It feels a weird thing to I have Invigorate. That would actually help him stabilize a bit, if I recall what Invigorate does correctly.
But would it be useful to do on somebody who's going away? Wait until
mean,
they're bleeding out.
Hang on a minute.
To be honest, I'd rather not have him. I want to make sure he can at least live by the time we get into it where we get what we need. After that,
Invigorate's only a 1 meter range. You're not in 1 meter.
damn, I have to be. That's right. It's like contact.
You're about
basically.
like 2 meters away, 3 meters.
And I can't get that from there. Shit.
You try and smite the dude unconscious.
I feel like that could that could actually work.
Okay.
The last pistol shot would risk actually killing him. So we're gonna
You
go.
shot him in the head, yeah.
Can you change it to stun?
Can we set it to stun?
There's no set to stun here.
Yeah, I figured as much.
This isn't the noble brightness of Star Trek. This is the grim darkness of Warhammer.
Yep.
Okay, you're
That was
right.
actually, that was a very good, eloquent way to put that. So we're gonna try smiting him. Hopefully, we'll get this to work. All right, nice.
Oh,
Do
no.
roll damage 1d10 plus 2.
You better not kill.
That
Wait, is that perfect? Oh my. You
Knock him out.
brought the guy down to pretty much exactly 0.
wow.
Okay.
He
So
is
he's-
out like a light.
Oh,
So use Invigorate to make sure or let's use Medicate. to
Invigorate
make
won't
sure he
work.
doesn't die.
He's only the only fault is
You've basically assaulted his mind horribly, and he passed out.
okay.
All right.
So he's not dead.
He's,
Okay.
yeah, it's like what happens if you hit.
And also, Gallia just kind of like bashed him over the head just to make sure he stayed asleep.
We kind of need his head to be intact as well.
Don't worry.
Kicks him a little bit just to
do whatever
spite
he
you.
wants. As
Yeah,
long
he,
as he
should,
can talk.
he's gonna.
He just can't talk right now.
He's not gonna talk right now, but I'm pretty sure he won't. His mind won't be too horribly damaged when he wakes up. I did. I did smite and I did attack his mind and it came off a bit stronger than I would have liked, but it did the job. He's completely pacified now. You can take him where we need to.
Okay. I kind of wanted my turn to, so I could
You'll get your turn.
myself. I needed to redeem myself, but I couldn't.
Don't worry, you will have the chance for redemption next time.
Next
With that,
time on Dark
we end.
Heresy.
I thank you all for joining, and I'll see you guys next time.
We'll
See
see
you
you
later.
next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bandit signing off.
Yeah, good work,
Bye.
Galleon.
Yeah. Yeah.